Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a one-page layout using She Loves Color exclusive papers. I absolutely loved this event and highly recommend getting on the wait list if you are even thinking about it. So this is just another one of the perks of going to She Loves Color. We got an exclusive kit almost with papers and flares from Scrap and Happy Studio. So I am going to be using that. I am using that Wisconsin background paper as my background. And then I'm going to use 3 pattern papers and layer them with 2 photos, one 4x6 and one 4x4, I believe. So one thing I absolutely love about Bella Blvd, you can tell how much thought Stephanie puts into all of her collections, because even though this is an exclusive kit, I'll call it, color-wise, it matches with other collections from Bella Blvd perfectly. So for the most part, I'm going to use what was included with this, but I am going to bring in some embellishments from the Let's Scrapbook collection. So the Let's Scrapbook collection is actually what we used last year for her classes, and so I got extras of that as well. So I just love how you can intermix the collections so well. It's quite amazing. So I am just kind of cutting my papers larger than my photos, and I decided to round the corners of them. I kind of got inspiration from Lindsay's layouts. She just posted some layouts and had rounded corners, and I have not done that in a while, but I am loving the look. So I have the larger blue paper, and then I have the kind of medium sized green paper, and then I have a longer thin strip of the yellow going across the page. I loved this kit so much too because Stephanie included pieces that could be fussy cut and used as embellishments. And so I am actually going to use a cut apart, and I am going to use some of the images. I'm going to fussy cut some of them and include them as embellishments. So I loved the She Loves Color here cut apart. So I am going to use that, and I'm going to add that to the top. One thing I am sad about is that the background is very similar to the background of my background paper. And so it does kind of blend in maybe a little bit. And so I do try to kind of bring that down on the green a little bit more so once I finally tape them down. There was a pack of flares from Scrap and Happy Studio as well that was exclusive for this event. The theme last year was Fill Your Cup, and so I have one flare left from that pack, and it's a set of teacups. So I decided to include that with this layout, and I will add that to the top right. So just kind of finishing putting everything together and taping everything down. You can see when I finally taped the green down, I did bring that down a little bit more so than it was, and that kind of allows me, I guess, to overlap the She Loves Color cut apart on that green a little bit more as well. So I am actually going to kind of, maybe I guess you could call it, add a subtitle to the layout as well using the Luna Alpha. That was part of maybe the class Stephanie taught. I know I got it at She Loves Color and I didn't buy it. How's that? So I think that was part of that class maybe. So, it might seem like a huge cost, but one thing I love too, they break down you make payments. So it's not all upfront. And you guys, I came home with not only completed projects, but extra product as well that I have been able to use on other layouts. So that's really neat as well. So for my photos, I am just going to mat them in white. I thought white on both of those background papers would show up, kind of make my photos pop a little bit more. So it is just going to be white. And then for kind of my subtitle, I am just going to put road trip on there. So we have a couple of options on how to get to the event. We can either go through the Upper Peninsula of Michigan or go down and around and through Chicago. Going through Chicago is a tad bit quicker. However, I am not a city girl. I am not a city driver. I would much rather take the scenic route. And so that is what we did. And so the one photo is us at a rest stop in the Upper Peninsula right on Lake Michigan. So again, it's just a beautiful drive too. You just follow Lake Michigan all the way around. So who wouldn't want to take the scenic route, I guess. And then the other photo is when we finally crossed into the Wisconsin border. So just a couple of road trip photos, and I think this is probably the way we will go again this year. Unless weather-wise it is crappy, which in October it might seem crazy, but the UP, the Upper Peninsula, it could snow already at the end of October, so that is something we'll keep our eye on. So I did bring in, I forgot, a couple of Bella Pops that were in my stash. I had 2 flowers left. So I did add that pink one to the top with that flare, and then I think it's an orange one down with my title or my subtitle. And then I fussy cut these 2 flowers, and on the Bella Pop, there were just these small black stickers left. And lucky for me, I had the exact amount for the black dots on this pink sticker. At least the black dots around the center one. And then I just brought in, looks like from Jen Hadfield's, a puffy sticker and added a pink one into the middle of that flower. So those are what I fussy cut from the kit. And then I'm going to bring in some pieces from Let's Scrapbook. So some photo corners. I just decided to bring in some more black and add the 2 photo corners on the large photo. And then there were a couple of stickers that had Bella Blvd on them. This circular sticker said I love Bella Blvd, and I thought that was perfect because, you know, they put on the event, and then that little Stanley Cup had a Bella Blvd sticker on it. So I added that to the road trip subtitle as well. And then just going to finish off each of these clusters with some hearts. I have 2 of these sticker sheets, so lucky for me, on one of them I had some of these mini hearts left, and then a larger one that I added next to the subtitle there. I did bring in the scallop border that I had just kind of the perfect amount left over on the sticker sheet, so I brought in that teal color to the bottom as well, and that is just about going to finish it off. So definitely, I would not wait. If you are even thinking about She Loves Color, I would get on the wait list because it sold out quite early for this coming year. So I am so excited to go back and see the friends that I made while I was there last year. We've kept in contact all year long. So it is just not only an amazing crafting event, but an amazing social event as well. And I think that honestly might be my favorite part of the event is meeting so many like-minded people. So there's my little plug for She Loves Color. But I hope you guys enjoyed this layout, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.